There was a time when a young boy lived in a quiet farming village surrounded by green fields and open skies. He was curious by nature, always thinking, always asking questions that seemed too big for his age. During his summer holidays, he stayed with his grandfather, a simple farmer who spent most of his days working in the fields. The boy admired him, yet deep inside his heart, he felt confused and worried about life. One evening, as the sun slowly sank behind the fields and the air grew cool, the boy sat beside his grandfather. After a long silence, he finally spoke. His voice was soft but heavy with emotion. He said, "Grandfather, I want to be successful when I grow up. But tell me, why is life so hard? Why do we face so many problems? Why can't life be easy?" The grandfather looked at the boy for a long moment. His face was calm, his eyes full of experience. He smiled gently, but he did not answer. Instead, he stood up, patted the boy's head, and told him to sleep. The boy went to bed that night still carrying his questions, not knowing that his answer was waiting in the field. The next morning, the grandfather called the boy and asked him to come along to the farm. The dew still rested on the grass and the soil smelled fresh. As they walked, the grandfather reached into his pocket and took out 2 small seeds. He knelt down and planted the first seed near a solid wall at the edge of the field. It was a safe place, protected from strong winds and heavy rain. Then he walked a little further and planted the second seed in the open field, where there was no shelter at all. The boy watched carefully and immediately said, "Grandfather, the seed near the wall will grow better. It's protected. No storms will harm it. But the other one will struggle." The grandfather smiled again, just as he had the night before. But once more, he said nothing. Time passed. The boy returned to his parents, went to school, and slowly grew older. Years went by, and life taught him many things. But his questions about struggle and success still lived quietly in his heart. One day, he returned to the village to visit his grandfather. His hair was whiter now, his steps slower, but his eyes were still wise. That afternoon, the grandfather took the boy back to the same field. They walked to the place near the wall where the first seed had been planted. There stood a small plant. It had grown, but barely. Its stem was thin. Its leaves looked weak. It leaned slightly, as if it did not have the strength to stand on its own. Then they walked to the open field. The boy stopped in surprise. Before him stood a large, strong tree. Its roots were deep in the ground. Its branches spread wide, offering shade. Birds rested on it. Fruits hung from its limbs, feeding anyone who came near. The boy looked from the tree back to the small plant near the wall, and then at his grandfather, confused. "How did this happen?" he asked. This tree faced storms, heavy rain, burning sun, and strong winds. Yet it became so strong, and the plant that was protected became so weak. The grandfather placed his hand gently on the boy's shoulder. His voice was calm but firm as he finally spoke. "My boy, the storms did not come to break this tree. They came to strengthen it. The wind forced its roots to grow deeper. The rain taught it how to stand upright. The heat trained it to endure. Every hardship made it stronger." Then he pointed toward the small plant near the wall. This plant was always safe. It never struggled. And because of that, it never grew strong. Safety made it weak. The boy felt something shift inside his heart. The grandfather turned to him and said, "Life is the same. Problems do not come to destroy you. They come to prepare you. When you avoid challenges and choose only comfort, you remain small. But when you face difficulties, when you endure storms, you grow strong." The boy stood quietly, looking at the tree swaying confidently in the wind. In that moment, he understood what words alone could never explain. From that day on, whenever life felt hard, he remembered the seeds. When failure came, he reminded himself that roots were growing. When pressure came, he knew strength was being built. When pain came, he understood it was shaping him. Dear listener, in life, we all face storms. Fear, failure, rejection, pressure, and pain. Many people try to run away from them. They choose comfort. They choose safety. But comfort never builds strength. Challenges do. Every problem you face is shaping you. Every difficult moment is preparing you for something greater. Do not fear the storms in your life. They are not punishments. They are training. Strong trees grow in strong winds. Deep roots create lasting success. If you're going through a storm right now, I want you to remember this story. Remember the tree in the open field. Your struggles are not there to break you. They're there to build you. You are becoming stronger. Your roots are growing deeper, and you are preparing for greatness. Thank you so much for listening. If this story resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire and empower. See you in the next video.